If you're looking to get started at the gym, whether you want to lose weight or build a little bit of muscle, you need to reframe the way you're looking at motivation. See, far too many people are looking at motivation like this. First, you get motivated, and then you go work out, and then you see results. Look how happy he is to be jacked. But I'm here to tell you that this is all wrong, and I'm going to show you how to restructure the way you look at motivation. Let's face it, the biggest excuse you use for not going to the gym is a lack of motivation. Now, motivation is a complex topic, as are all emotions, but that's what I want you to start looking at it as. It's an emotion. You're not going to be happy all the time, just like you're not going to be sad or tired all the time, unlike me. Just kidding, kinda. But when you look at motivation as an emotion that comes and goes, you're going to realize that this is not the best driver to get you to the gym. And that's where I want you to look at different kinds of motivators. Some that are internal and some that are external. So external motivators can be simple. You want a pay raise, so you put in more hours at work. In the fitness sense, you might be externally motivated to work out so you look good on the beach when you take your shirt off. Maybe you just want to whoop your friend's ass on the court next time you play 21. Nailed it. Not even a net there. Or who knows, maybe you want to get in shape so you can get your dream date with that hot girl, or potentially even just look good for your wife. Those external motivators are great for giving you that push to work towards something. It's like a reward for the hard work you've put in. But while external motivation is great to get you going, it's internal motivation that's actually going to keep you going. Internal motivation is a little bit harder to define because it's not necessarily around personal awards, accomplishments, or anything like that. It's about personal satisfaction. So maybe you notice once you lift weights, you feel really awesome afterward. Maybe you find playing basketball way more fun than just running on a treadmill. But internal motivators aren't about the outcome. It's about learning how to enjoy the process, or at least not hate it. Because when you learn to actually enjoy the process in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be more likely to stick with it. But like I said, maybe you don't fall in love with the gym, but if you can find the things that you enjoy to do when you're actually there, it's going to be way easier to keep going. So it's great to use your external motivation to find out what your internal motivation is. Odds are the first few times you've been to the gym, it's been very intimidating. It can feel like everybody's staring at you and everyone knows what to do while you struggle figuring out how to use a machine. I promise you, most people aren't staring at you, they're just lost in their own thoughts or trying to catch their breath after a heavy set. When you feel intimidated, you feel less motivated to go. But when you go in with a structured plan, so you know what you're doing, you have the support, and you have the accountability to show up, it makes everything so much easier. So hire a coach, go with a friend, have an accountability buddy, whatever it takes to make the process easier for you to start, especially when everything's a little scary right off the hop. And hey, it's going to keep you feeling motivated. So all this sounds great in theory, but there's going to be a day where you're sitting on the couch, it's cold outside, and it's feeling so nice to lay around and do nothing, and you're really going to battle with going to the gym. But these are the days that you probably want to go to the most, and you're going to feel the most accomplished for getting that workout in. Again, we can't rely just on the motivation to go to get moving. But I want you to think of this in a different way. I want you to think about this like you're cleaning your house. You put it off constantly, but it's finally time to do the dishes. So you do the dishes, and while you're at it, you might as well wipe down the cupboards. So you wipe down the cupboards, the counters are looking clear, everything's starting to look a little nicer. You notice a few crumbs on the floor, so you start to sweep. You notice some dirty spots, so you start to mop. And while you got the mop out, you're not just going to do the kitchen, you might as well do the bathroom too. And before you know it, you're on this massive cleaning spree, and the house is looking great. Then you think to yourself, damn, that wasn't hard at all, and it looks amazing in here now. And then you think to yourself, maybe I should keep it clean more often. You don't, but you get the point. What starts as just putting on your workout clothes or eating your pre-workout snack can turn you from feeling unmotivated and lazy to feeling ready to go because you're ready to take action. Even on the lazy days, if you can just get to the gym, you're gonna end up doing more than you thought you would. Even if you just go through the motions and do 50% of what you normally would, you're doing more than just laying on the couch, and you're gonna feel awesome about it. As a personal trainer, I have clients ask me all the time, how do I stay motivated for my own workout? I tell them I'm not always the most motivated. In fact, most days I go in, it's just kind of an average workout. I've had significantly more average workouts than I've had great workouts in my life, but I've never regretted getting the workout in because I always feel awesome afterwards. Internal motivation. Remember, motivation is a feeling. It's gonna come, it's gonna go. So find external goals that get you excited. Find that internal purpose to keep you moving, and reframe how you're looking at motivation. I need you to stop looking at motivation leading to action, leading to results. And I need you to start thinking that actions lead to results, which lead to motivation. Because it feels so badass when you start to see the scale go down, you're fitting in your clothes better, you got some noticeable muscle. So reframe how you're looking at motivation. Make sure you check out this video that YouTube thinks is the best fit for you. Grab a free beginner 6-week program down in the description below. So what are you waiting for? Go take action. Video's done. We're over. Even the board's been erased. Go watch the other video or go work out.